Hi, I'm Brian McBride, Program Coordinator for Project Oh Yeah. Project Oh Yeah is a program in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, designed to support young adults who are experiencing emotional and behavioral health challenges which may be getting in the way of their ability to successfully transition into adulthood. The young people in this category often have little hope about their future, many end up homeless, are unemployed, and often end up in the adult criminal justice system. It's Project Oh Yeah's mission to make a measurable and positive difference in the lives of those young adults by providing resources and support that will assist them in developing the skills necessary for independence while empowering them to take ownership of their lives.
It's very important that we build those relationships where those young adults can trust us, build that trust level, and then we can move forward and start working on the things that they need to work on. Asking them what their goals are, listening to what they have to say, and forming that relationship, building that trust level, continue to build that trust level up. We may present ideas to them to help coach them along the way, but everything comes down to them working their plan, putting it together. The transfer of learning is, number one, the young adult accomplish their goals with little support and learn to navigate on their own.
So why create a unique program designed for youth and young adults 16 to 25? Because young adults often find themselves in that space between youth support programs and being a well-rounded independent adult with little direction or idea as how to get to that next step. Project Oh Yeah bridges that gap by providing unconditional support and by offering the services and resources necessary for transitioning into a successful adulthood. Project Oh Yeah offers different types of support and assistance depending on the young person's need or desire for involvement. These include transitional coordination services, a drop-in resource center called Owen's Place, peer support, and housing support.
Well, I was in Project Oh Yeah about 4 years ago when I was 19, and I originally got into the program because I needed transitional help in order to become successful and become the person that I wanted to be. And I also needed help, with therapy and things like that, so they were able to help me with that. When they approached me about, becoming a peer specialist and helping other young adults, I was like, that's what I've wanted to do my whole life.
Owens Place is a community resource center for young adults 16 to 24 years old, and we run in on a drop-in basis, meaning that they can come in anytime that we're open and get support without having to make an appointment. We take pride that we're a peer-run facility. So our team here is young adults, peer specialists. They've been trained. We have one that's actually state certified. And they're kind of mentors, and they work with our young adults and share some of their life stories and struggles.
If I didn't have a place to go, they were always there. They helped me with step-by-step procedures that I needed to take care of.
It's not easy for a young adult to jump right from high school into having a job and to having their own apartment. It wasn't easy for me, and it's not easy for them. So that's some of the most important struggles that we see here. And the way that I help them is just by opening up. I explain to them the struggles that I had when I was going through it. I explain to them, the things that they can do to make it easier. And then we go look for some of the answers to their questions.
I struggled with self-harm for quite a while. I also was struggling with an eating disorder. I was struggling with depression as well, like really bad, severe depression. And school was always hard. My worker, she pretty much just made me do things on my own. She always gave me encouragement and helped, but she never helped to the point of doing it for me. She helped to the point of, okay, you can do this, now go do it. She gave me encouragement.
When I came into Project Oh Yeah, I had real bad anxiety, so I wasn't able to do a lot of things as far as taking care of business, like going to appointments by myself. Getting on the bus was a problem for me. So when I got into Project Oh Yeah, I was able to advocate more for myself, and basically it kind of gave me like a push towards, instead of me thinking what I can do, I was able to think about what I can do.
The workers that are there helping them, help them feel, like they belong in the world, that they have somebody there for them, and then that they're not alone.
If I didn't have Oh Yeah support and the team that I have to support me now, I would actually probably be homeless. I would probably not have better communication skills, or I would probably be on a breakdown right now with my mental health.
A lot of services end when young people turn 18, and then they're kind of in this kind of middle ground period where they're expected to know certain things and yet may need some support as they continue to grow and develop. Project Oh Yeah provides a really great opportunity for these young people to get support moving forward.
When I came to Pathfinders, I was a hot mess. And Becky had me fill out this application for where I live now. It's called Capuchin Apartments. Like a month or two after that, Becky signed me up for school.
You want the young adults to feel they can rely on you, they can call on you whenever they need you. We have a lot of young adults who call us after hours. Just want to have a conversation, talk about what's going on in their life that particular day.
It's not a program where people tell you about your life. It's a program where you get to tell others about your life and what you want out of life.
I was able to feel validated by my coordinator, by being acknowledged, by being listened to, by being engaged in planning that was around my life.
Somebody had hope and faith in me, and that made me believe in myself.
Because I think they're very outstanding workers, and they will fight to the finish to help you.
I think being an adult is all trial and error, and that's really the good thing about Project Oh Yeah, is because they meet youth at the point that they're at and help them move forward.
I've been really kind of been able to be independent, more myself, step out of survival mode and just really figure out how to be myself.
I feel like I have the tools that I need in order to be successful.
Once they reach their goals, they get to a point where they want to help others who was in the same situation they were once in. And that's when we have our peer support specialists. So we have quite a few young adults who are peer support specialists right now, working out of Owens Place.
A lot of stuff that we deal with, I used to do when I was younger, so I know what it is. So if there's someone sitting there and they don't want to talk, then you can figure out there's a handful of reasons why they don't want to talk, because those are some of the same things that I used to do when I was a client. I just wanted somebody to come over and give that nudge.
Overall, we focus on 4 key areas for success: establishing trusting relationships, forming self-led, personalized plans for a better future, allowing young adults to work at their own pace to accomplish their goals, and coaching young people on the ways to ensure independence and confidence after their involvement with Oh Yeah.
Resources.
Continuing support.
Progress.
Encouragement.
Trustworthiness.
Relationship.
Peer specialist.
Life-changing.
Trust.